This video, we're going to go over the top books coming out for the week of November the 22nd. And before we dive into the books, make sure you check out our 1,250 subscriber giveaway. Link in the description down below, completely free to enter. And the first book on our list is The Incredible Hulk number 6. Now, this is the first appearance of a Spirit of Vengeance from a century ago. So you got an old Ghost Rider on the cover. Synopsis reads, attack of the zombie Ghost Rider. Charlie reminds Bruce that he's more than a man on the run. He's an Avenger, a hero, and heroes help people. When their travel leads them to a Texas town under attack by dreaded monstrosities known as War Devils, it's time for the Hulk to step in. He rouses an undead Spirit of the Vengeance from his eternal slumber, summoning a 100-year-old Ghost Rider to ride down the Hulk. Wow, so a fantastic cover featuring Hulk and this ancient Ghost Rider on a motorcycle. Almost looks like World War II era, perhaps. He's got a Thompson in his hand, kind of like an old school military outfit. So I am excited to check out this issue. Let's head over to League of Comic Geeks, and we got 4 different variants for this cover. Another one of the weird off Moon Knight covers, and 3 additional Incredible Hulk covers. However, I do not see this new Ghost Rider, this Spirit of Vengeance, on any of these other variant covers. So if you're speccing on this book for the week of November the 22nd, I would definitely consider picking up cover A, the regular cover. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below, and make sure you check out our giveaway video linked down in the description. And the second book on our list is Batman Offworld number 1. Now, this is a young Batman who faces an alien threat for the first time in his superhero career. So kind of a different take on the Dark Knight. Synopsis reads, a routine night in Gotham City for a young Batman proves to be anything but routine when the crime fighter is confronted with a sort of foe he's never faced before. One from beyond the stars, a universe of possible alien threats leads Batman to make a daring decision. To venture alone in the far reaches of the cosmos for the very first time, where the Dark Knight will face the fight of his life. So let's take a closer look at the regular cover. You have Batman in the middle, surrounded by what appears to be like 2 alien robots, and then this horned creature in the background. And let's take a look at the variant covers here. We have several for the week of November the 22nd. I'm seeing 9 different covers. We got almost like a robot alien type. I believe it's a Poison Ivy, which I think looks fantastic. Lyrics Lee variant there. And then you got a handful of Scotty Young variants, which I always like. And then you have some other covers that feature this horned character that's on the main cover. Really fantastic in the Doug Mahnke variants. But the one cover I think I'm going to recommend is this 1 in 50 Pete Woods variant. You have this horned creature on the cover kind of holding the Batman cape and cowl. So as of now, not a first appearance, but a Batman number 1 and a great looking cover. So I'm going to definitely recommend you take a look at this book here, Batman Offworld number 1. And the third book on our list is Carnage number 1. Now, this is a premiere issue of a new series set to lay the groundwork for the next Venom epic. Absolute Cassidy. Every symbiote needs a host, and for Carnage, there has only ever been one host who has made it feel whole, and it's time for a reunion. Don't miss this shocking and unexpected start to the next chapter of Carnage's story, one which lays the groundwork for the next Venom epic. So awesome cover A, you have Carnage on the cover with Cassidy's eyes kind of poking through the symbiote costume. And then you have the obligatory, The Marvels, now playing in theaters. I certainly hope you guys didn't see that movie in theaters. I heard it was bad. And not surprising, we have several different variants for this Carnage number 1. You know, take your pick. Once again, with these variants here, not a first appearance, but definitely the start of a new storyline. So definitely consider picking up this number 1. So lots of fantastic, colorful covers. But if you're interested in this number 1, if you're interested in this new storyline, it's going to lead up to this Venom epic that's going to be building up, I would definitely consider cover A. And if you're new to the hobby, make sure you download the Key Collector app. It's a great resource to get you started in your collecting journey. And the last book on our list is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars Battlefield number 1. So this is interesting. The writers are going to return to the 1984 Secret Wars series to tell an untold story set during that timeline. After nearly 40 years, the mysteries of the Secret Wars deepen. Get ready for an all-new cataclysmic battle when Spider-Man first got his alien costume, when a mysterious being called the Beyonder assembled superheroes and villains from Earth to do battle on a patchwork planet. Yes, witness now an untold adventure set during the original Secret Wars. This new story will at last reveal some secret unique connections and missing characters going back to the 1984 original series just in time for its 40th anniversary. So it appears as Marvel's trying to breathe new life into this storyline. Let's take a look at the variant covers. I'm seeing 7 different covers, different renditions of that Secret Wars cover. You have, several different heroes featured on the cover with the black suit Spidey. If you're interested in this book, if you're considering this book for November the 22nd, I'd probably just stick with the regular cover, cover A. And before we go to our pick of the week, I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. We're gonna look at 2 back issues, but kind of how the market is doing in general. And the first book I want to talk about, probably one of my favorite books of all time, is Incredible Hulk 181. Now, as most of you know, this is the first full appearance of the Wolverine. He's featured on the cover, classic Bronze Age blue chip book, and I like to use this book kind of as a barometer to how the comic market is doing. As you guys probably know, viewers out there, the economy right now is not at its strongest, unfortunately, and the comic market has been kind of on the downswing over the past couple years. We've seen slowly, comic book prices, especially back issues, vintage keys, investment grade comics, those books are still kind of going down. I've seen a drop, 10-15% over the last 6 to 12 months. And that was something I predicted about half a year ago. Let's take a look at some of the prices. Let's look at a 9.0 CGC on GPA. Most recent sale is approximately $7,100. Now, according to GPA, the high sale price in 2023, so this year, was $10,200. And like I said, that most recent sale, just over $7,000. So that's been a significant drop there. We're looking at almost 30% drop just in the year 2023 alone. And let's take a look at a lower grade in a CGC 4.0. Most recent sale of November of 2023, $3,036, so just over $3,000. And the high sale price for 2023 was $3,240. So this book's kind of leveled off here at this lower grade. Hasn't seen that huge drop this year, although it did drop significantly comparing to last year and the year before, having a high sale of $5,000 in 2021. So if you're considering pulling the trigger on one of these books, you might be safer with a lower grade because, like we said, the 4.0 in 2023 has gone down only slightly for this year, whereas the higher grade, as high as a 9.0, has come down tremendously in 2023. And the second book I want to take a look at is Giant Size X-Men #1. Now, this is another one of those books that I use to kind of gauge how the comic market is doing. You have a great Bronze Age key, multiple appearances in this book. I've featured this book many times on our videos here. I love this book along with Hulk 181. So let's pull some similar grades on GPA analysis. So a 9.0 recently, November 2023, sold for $4,484. Now the high sale of this year was $6,800. So definitely a significant drop there. We're looking at this year alone, a $2,000 drop over the course of the year. So definitely some consistent drops in these high grade, investment grade issues for 2023. I'm sure you all remember in 2021, the height of the comic boom. This book in a 9.0 was selling for over $12,000. So it's come down tremendously since then. And now let's go to the 4.0, just like we did with the Hulk 181. So in November of 2023, Giant Size X-Men #1 in a CGC 4.0, I'm seeing a sale of $1,400 of this year and a high sale in 2023 of $1,600. So kind of the same story with the Hulk 181. Prices still going down slightly, but they've seemed to level off, or they're not dropping nearly as much as the higher grade counterparts in the 9.0. So if you're looking at Hulk 181 or Giant Size X-Men #1, the lower grades seem to be a safer bet in this current market. So like we said, the 4.0 is still falling slightly, but not nearly as much as the higher grades, such as a 9.0. So definitely keep that in mind if you're chasing some of your grails. So kind of a small week for the week of November the 22nd, but my pick of the week has got to be the Incredible Hulk #6. You have this ancient 100-year-old Ghost Rider featured on the cover, and that's the cover I'm going to recommend. Cover A, the regular cover, because he's featured on that cover. I think that's the money book, the one I'm going to recommend for the week of November the 22nd. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below, and make sure you check out our giveaway video, link down in the description. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you next week.